Good morning, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I'm just doing a quick video on this stove that I installed probably about 15, maybe longer years ago, and just to show you that the condition of it still is. I've fitted so many stoves over the years and open fires. I'm actually fitting an open fire on Friday for a customer. I'm going to do a video on that as well. And but yeah, I just thought I'd show you the customer's been keeping it in fantastic condition. It's really good. It's funny because with the camera, it sort of makes it come out like lighter than what it actually really is. But it's looking all fine, all in very good condition. No issues there whatsoever. Obviously, the thermometer has to go onto the collar because it's basically one that will only fit on cast iron. But remember, you can get them, and I would strongly recommend that at the time when it was fitted, that was the one that it came with. So I literally fitted this on my own. I had this issue of working with people. The only person I liked working with it was and is with my son, because there's so many people out there, they're so clueless and you have to keep telling them what to do all the time. But this is a great appliance. It's got a register plate up the top there, as you can see, because you can't see it, it's all dark. The reason why you put the register plates up there is to maximise on the heat efficiency of the actual appliance. But you can get, remember, you can get thermometers to actually stick on the pipe, but I can't really say anything to the customer about doing that because it's all in lovely order. It's a multi-fuel stove. When I do them, I make sure that everything goes round. I'll give that a little bit of hoover out in a minute. But check the rope around the doors, all fine and everything, which it is for another year. Remember, you know how to clean the glass off. A bit of wood ash and a bit of hot water. And a bit of newspaper, that'll do the job. If you're unsure about that, you know that I've got a couple of videos on my YouTube channel to explain all this. Remember, as I said, this one, it was a very short flue. I think it was like 21 feet to the top of a chimney pot on there and a bird guard. You can buy the whole kit from Stoves R Us or any sort of places on the internet. Basically with this one was a bit of a different one because it didn't have the opening inside. I have got photographs of it because I used to I've still got them. All the ones that I used to install, they all had, I used to take photographs of them and then I put them in a photo album. So I got like probably about 400 photos of all the different ones that I've fitted. But this one had a backseat fireplace in here first originally. What I did was I basically took the fireplace out and then left it with the builder's recess, which is the brick square opening around the sides, as you can see, a nice square brick square opening. Every fireplace has them. That's what when they build these properties, that's what they put in first before they actually put the fireplace in. And then we got, well, when I keep saying we, but because having my son working for me, everything's we now, but what I got sorted out was a piece of half, and that is just one piece that goes in there. Measured it all up. I got it absolutely spot on right the way round. And then obviously when you're measuring up for stuff like this, there's so many easy, like, common sense ways. As long as the doors, as long as the halves over the door, so there's a gap, there's a bit of distance from the half to the door. Then if you have it shorter like that, it's not going to be any good, because the reason why you have the half further out is basically, if you ever, this one's alright, it's got a guard, but if you stacked it right up with stuff, what can happen is you can end up, things can fall out. And if it falls out, it gives it a chance, because 9 times out of 10 they will roll a little bit. But if this one falls out, it's got plenty of area on the half where it will stay on the half and not go onto your carpet. That's the whole point of having a half on there. Obviously you need a half actually for the stove, or you can use sharp sand and cement, and then patio slabs, whatever. Anything that's like some people like using patio slabs, some people like using slate. There's all sorts of things that you can use on the market. So, but this one's come out really well, and to think how old it is now makes me feel really old. Obviously, there's got an ash pan here, has a connector here, takes that out. These are really simple. Some people really struggle getting these out, but literally, if you just lift it out one way, push it across out like that, and it's these sort of I always call them fences, but they're not. They're guards, but like literally like that. So they're so easy. People really struggle. So you just literally push it up into one corner like that, and then drop it down like that. It's so easy. And remember that they are slanted at one side as well, so they can only go in one way. And as you can see, there's a bar just on that side there, and there's a bar on this side. Is there a bar on that side? A little bar, yeah. So it can only really go in one way, but I've watched people struggle like anything trying to get them sorted out. So I've swept this one already, and what I do is I always check, make sure everything's all fine. It's a lovely lady that I go to. I've been going to her probably since the beginning of my career, so we're coming up to the 25th year of my career as a chimney sweep. Not just a chimney sweep, I'm a chimney specialist. So like, because obviously I do everything. I don't just sweep chimneys. There's a lot of guys out there that just sweep chimneys, so which I just think is all the knowledge that you pick up from sweeping. Then why not use that knowledge and expand your mind and your creativity, and do other stuff? It's just amazing. Because at the end of the day, when I first started off, it was like I would do work, and then I'd be giving other people, like repointing people, like people who like fitting stoves, giving them the advice. Oh yeah, you can fit this in, you can have this in there, you know, the what kilowatt size appliance, all this sort of stuff. And then one day I was thinking, hang on a moment, I'm sweeping, I'm giving all this advice, and then they're making all the money out of it. So it didn't take me long to work that out, and then that's when I started doing them. But yeah, I'd like to do like a little story on the books that I've got, the photo albums of all the different ones, because I was looking at them the other day, because I'm in the middle of moving into a different town, and which I can't wait. I've picked up the keys today, so I'm really excited, and the contracts are all being completed, so I'm doubly chuffed about all that. But yeah, I just thought I'd show this to you. It's one that I fitted a long time ago, and everything's fine. There's no issues with it whatsoever. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Hope you have a great 2025, and everything that you want to do happens. And yeah, let's see what happens this year. See if I can improve on my videos, and improve on the business growing. And let's see. I'm not going to count my chickens. I believe in karma. I don't believe in luck. I think you create luck, but I believe in karma. So anyway, I'm not going to waffle anymore. I just thought I'd share that with you. Have a great day and a great new year from Zachary Sweeps and Sons.